Tell me about that. What did you get from that? Talking about knowing your dream, living your dream. Yes? Who's talking to me? Thank you, yes. Who's talking to me? Yes? And don't forget, I like everybody knowing your name. I want you people to note the people that stand up to talk. They're going to be great, I'm telling you. So who wants to talk? Over here? Okay, let's start from there. Good. And don't forget, you're on the internet as well, so they want to know your name.
My name is Apolline Wheeler. She talked about dreams.
Did you people get her name? What's her name? Pauline. Good.
She talked about dreams. A dream is an ambition or a desire that you want to achieve. And dreams helps us to set goals.
Very good.
I think that's all.
Okay, now. You see now, when you're a leader now, when you give me that, that's what you do in school. Primary school, secondary school, it makes you... Now take that thing and apply it to yourself. How does it apply to you? Think about it. It's like you're chewing food. So what she gave you is what you put in your mouth. Now chew it. Break it down. And how does it apply? How do you begin to absorb it, to use it for your life? So it's called critical thinking. And you're not too small, okay? The best way to think is... So I'm giving you an assignment. Go and check out what critical thinking is. You want to take something. Are you listening, Pauline? You want to take something. You want that. Normally when you go to school, the 2 plus 2, 4. That's simple. But your mind can do better than that. So you want to take it. Okay, this is what she said. How does it apply? Does it apply to me? Then you ask yourself, what's my dream? Application. Okay? So when you think about it, you start to now absorb from it. What am I going to do with this information? How does it apply to my life? I'm talking to everybody, isn't it? So that's a way of thinking. If you just think simple, it doesn't work. You go deep into the thing. Do you understand? And you start digging into that thing to bring out different things out of it. So thinking is something you train yourself to do. And the world is led by thinkers. What did I say? Say it like you believe what I said. So what's going to change your life? What's going to change your life? Thinking. I'm telling you. Thinking. Thinking will make you rich. Thinking will make you... Take, for example, when girls come and they're quiet, they don't talk. Why do you think they behave like that? What do you think? Is their thinking? Their thinking is, oh no, I'm a girl, I can't talk. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from? Let me ask you this. Let's start. We started already. Imagine if... you didn't escape, Pauline. I still want to hear, how does it apply to your life? You don't get away so easy with me. Imagine if there was nothing limiting your life. What would you want to be? Say it. A what? A God. Good. What else would you want to be? Let me see. Shoot your hand up. If there was nothing, you are not afraid of anything, there's no money stopping you, what would you want to be? Someone wants to be a God. Yes? What else? What? A millionaire. Good. What else? Everybody, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Dream. Dream. Because those dreams create your goals, isn't it? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I don't want you to copy somebody's dream by opening your eyes. Just close your own eyes. Now dream. You see, when you close your eyes, you can be at Lusaka International Airport on a plane. When you close your eyes, when you dream, you can be in. Close your eyes, Pauline, close your eyes. When you dream, you can be president. You see, in that space where you are now, nobody can stop you. You can be anything you like. And that's what we want you to be. And don't bow your head down. When you bow your head down, it's like you're ashamed in your dream. No, put your head up in your dream. Put your head up. is too much. Women, you bow your head down too much. No, put your head up. You're a leader. Close your eyes and dream. Okay, what do you see? Don't open your eyes, okay? Just lift up your hand. I'll see you if you want to talk. Good. David. And while you are closing your eyes, talk. Nobody's looking at you. You can put it in her hand, then she knows it's there.
I see myself being someone successful.
Okay, what's success like? What's success like? Define that success. What is that?
Success is something that you achieve.
No, your success. What are you successful in? What are you doing that is making you successful?
I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor. What kind of doctor? Pediatric doctor, neuro doctor, cardiac heart doctor. What kind of doctor are you? Or doctor in physiotherapy?
Surgeon.
You're a surgeon. Okay? So, where's your hospital? Where are you working?
America.
In America, Johns Hopkins Hospital, Baltimore.
No, my own.
Your own. That's even better. I like that one. That's better. I like that confidence. But why do you want to have a hospital in America? Zambia, we need you more than America.
Different branches.
Better. You see, when you are dreaming, you see how big it can go. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, man. Dream. Okay, D, continue. What else?
It will be a hospital where important people go.
Important people go. So African presidents can be coming to you because they waste our money traveling abroad, those people. Okay, good. That's D. Well done. Somebody else. Close your eyes. I can still see your eyeballs. I want you to dream. Don't look at me. Don't have any limitation stopping you. Just put up your hand if you want to talk. The thing will come to you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Dream and talk. If nothing is preventing you, what would you want to be?
The best neurosurgeon.
The best neuro what?
Surgeon.
Surgeon. Good.
I'm seeing myself studying in India.
Good. So you're studying medicine?
Yes.
Good. What else? No, you don't have to stand up. Don't worry.
I'm building hospitals.
Good.
Where people can come so that they can give them the help they want.
In Africa?
Yes.
In Zambia?
Yes.
You're a good woman. Continue. Okay, that's it. Good. Keep your eyes closed, huh? Yes, there's another one here. Yes, there's one there. Okay, go. If your eyes are open, you can talk. You have to close your eyes and dream that dream.
I'm seeing myself, I've become an entrepreneur.
Good. In what? What are you doing in this, your entrepreneurship?
I think I don't know.
Okay. You started, don't worry, at least you know you're an entrepreneur. Somebody here. Yes? Somebody else?
Dreaming
You can put...
I'm a journalist.
We can't hear you. That thing is stopping your mouth from talking.
Now I'm dreaming that I'm a journalist that went out of country.
You're a journalist.
Yes,
Good.
to go and see other things.
Good. So you are traveling many countries.
Yes.
Okay. Over here, our police officer there. Yes, Pauline has woken up. Thank you, Jesus.
Like there is nothing distracting me. I'm working to the seat of becoming an IG, and also I'm working to becoming an ambassador. While doing that, I'm creating other businesses for people and also creating jobs for people. In my dream of becoming a doctor, I'm creating hospitals.
You're an IG?
Come and work in.
How many lifetimes?
In one life, I want to do
in one lifetime?
Yes.
IG of police will take you 20 to 35 years before you get there.
I'm doing that, I'm also building businesses. Like, I'm not just sitting there limiting myself in being an IG. I want to explore and create jobs for
you're an entrepreneur now.
Yeah.
Because you can't be IG. You have to be dedicated to the Zambian police force. But I get what you are doing. I love the dream. Dream has no limit, isn't it? No limit. If your eyes are open, you can't talk to me. You have to dream that dream. Yes, talk. Go ahead. No, nobody's opening their eyes. Everybody's eyes are closed. We're in dreamland now. So what's your dream? Everybody has a dream.
I'm seeing myself in London, Oxford University.
Oxford University, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm seeing myself studying law. I'm seeing myself as a Chief Justice. I'm seeing myself...
So you are studying law in Oxford, that's your path?
Yes.
And then you are coming back to Zambia?
Unfortunately, I was still in Zambia. I'll travel abroad, and I'm seeing myself breaking records in my family.
Okay, but what of the Chief Justice side? The Chief Justice side?
That's my dream.
But if you are outside Zambia, when are you going to be Chief Justice?
I can be...
Oh. Normally you have to be a citizen of the country before you can be Chief Justice. Hallelujah. I like you. I like you. I like you very much. Okay. Yes, there are 2 hands over there. 3 of them. You see, some people are just looking at other people's dreams instead of them to dream. They are peeping into other people's dreams. Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining myself...
And have you noticed, dreams doesn't have to be a nightmare. You actually have fun dreaming. Go on.
Okay. I'm dreaming myself that I'm studying medicine in Australia as a children's doctor.
Very good. Why do you people want to leave Zambia? Yeah. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Yes.
I can see myself first studying in UK.
Uh-huh.
After that, then I can see myself becoming an engineer.
Good.
I'm not sure what type of an engineer, but
okay.
Something just to do with planes.
For planes.
Yes.
Good. Awesome.
And,
so that's aeronautic engineer.
Oh, okay. Then I'm seeing myself building a lot of orphanages in Zambia to help
Amen.
those who can't manage to go to school to also have an opportunity to go to school.
Aha, good. Yes, somebody else. You can close it. If you open your eyes, you are back in reality. You are back in Kabulonga. You have woken up from the dream. Uh-huh.
I'm seeing myself as a lawyer seeking justice in my country. And
awesome.
I'm also seeing myself as the first female president in Zambia.
Hallelujah. Even in your dream, I'm clapping for you in your dream now. Yes, there was somebody else. Where's the person? Where's the hand? Over there.
I dream myself like that I'm a minister.
You're a minister of what?
Zambia.
Yeah, which minister? Which portfolio? Minister of which portfolio?
Botswana.
Of what?
Botswana.
So you're an ambassador to Botswana?
Yes.
Okay, you want to go to Botswana? Okay, yes. Good. Awesome. Yes, ma.
I see myself being a medical doctor, studying in Zambia, here in Zambia. And I opened schools for the poor.
Good. Very, very good. Now, question would be, at the back, Malaika is there. You have to close your eyes, Malaika.
I see myself as a lawyer and I'm making a university in the USA.
You go to the university in the USA. That's good.
Yes.
So you go and study abroad. So you start praying for your mom now. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's 8 years old and she's dreaming. That's good. There's somebody over here. Have you noticed when you close your eyes, you are free to talk? When you look at people, you don't talk. But when you are in that space, you are confident. You can express yourself. Yes, talk.
I can see myself.
Put the microphone by your mouth so we can hear you.
I can see myself in Australia studying medicine. And I have my own company.
Okay.
A pharmacy.
Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well done. Thank you. Betha, that one on your side. Okay. What's your dream?
I can see myself on the stage singing.
I can't hear. Talk to the microphone.
I can see myself on the stage singing.
On the stage. So you see yourself entertainer?
Yes.
Fantastic. Good. At least that's diverse. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Now, why? Okay, there's somebody there. Go on.
I'm seeing myself studying medicine in Europe and helping the poor.
Amen. And it will come to pass. You see, the thing is this. Open your eyes now, everybody. What makes everything happen in life is a dream. Are you listening? Everybody's life is what? A dream. The people that are successful is because one day they saw themselves to be. So the question I'm asking you next now is, what is the thing that stops you from that dream? What do you think stops you from becoming that dream? Yeah? Pauline, I've not left you. What is it that stops you from your dream? What is stopping you from your dream? Yes? You can sit down. You don't have to stand up.
Thinking negative.
Sorry, thinking negative. Good. Very good. So, what is stopping me from my dream is the way I think. Thinking. So the college giggle. I'll explain it later. So thinking negative. Okay? Yes, somebody else. What is the thing that stops you from your dream? What?
Lack of confidence.
I like that. So there's a lack . Now, she just hit it on the head. You know the biggest thing stopping anybody from becoming anything is that one thing, a lack of confidence. The biggest thing stopping most people from becoming everything they can become is lack of confidence. And lack of confidence is coming from, when you see a person lacking confidence, they have fear. Fear. What else do you think? Yes?
For you to lack confidence and to have fear, meaning maybe someone might have discouraged you.
Good.
Discouragement.
So discouragement causes that. So certain discouragement. So someone can actually discourage you. Okay? But you see, I want you to get that. And why we are saying it to you is so that you know what is stopping you, so you can change it. So that if I can deal with this, then nothing is stopping my dream anymore. Isn't it? Are you with me? So what is it you think is stopping girls? We're going to talk about that. So another thing that makes people fail is shame. They're feeling ashamed. A lot of times it comes from fear. Another thing that makes them is that they feel they are not worthy. They feel unworthy means they don't have worth. They feel they're. You see, a lot of us, because of where we live, you will think, oh, I'm nothing. Have you ever thought things like that before? You see people in a certain place, you see people in the mall, you see people on television, and you think, I'm nothing. You think they're better than you. And because you think they're better than you, you now start feeling ashamed. And then even for you to talk, you're afraid because you see, and it keeps you small. Are you with me? So let's bring it to the place for girls, and girls in Zambia. Do you think a lot of girls feel fear? What do you think? Do you feel fear? Do you feel, for example, if they tell you you are going to make an A, do they do A's in school, yes? Immediately I tell you are going to make an A, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? The first thing that comes to your mind is I'm going to fail. What's that? Fear. Fear. You get it. What is another thing? If I told you you are going to make 1,000 kwacha, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? The question is how. I like that question. That's a good question. But what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Apart from how, what else comes to your mind? Yes? What? Fear. What comes to your mind? What does your mind say to you? Yes, Malaika. Doubt. You see, that's another big thing. Thank you, Malaika. You see, it comes from everywhere. Doubt. You see, doubt shoot into your mind. And what does doubt do? It begins to cause you to be discouraged, to think you can't do it. Can we settle in? Is this making sense? Let me ask you something. Is there anything you can't do in this world? You know the truth? There's nothing you can't do. Bring it back to girls. Girls in Zambia, you. When you were growing up, how did they raise you? What did they tell you girls do? Let's start with this. So let's do boys. Girls. Okay? How are boys different from girls? Talk to me. Yes, ma'am. Sorry?
A girl has a fetus.
Okay,
That's
the girl have a
difference.
fetus. Okay, good. So that's biology. So leave biology now. Let's look at the girl. How is a girl different from a boy? Apart from her biology, apart from her body. Do you understand? Is there, when you think about a boy, what comes to your mind? What are the first things that come to your mind? When you think concerning our society, concerning the way you live in your house, when you think about a boy, what do you think about? Let's start with that. Let's start our game with that. Yes? Go on. Okay? Sorry.
Girls are given less chances in society than boys.
So less chances. So we say, so we're talking about girls, but give me for boys first. So less chances. But tell me, when you think about, the first word that comes to you is boy. What's the thing you think? When they say boy, what picture comes to your mind first?
I'm not answering your question.
Sorry?
I'm actually saying what
You see?
boys.
You see what?
I'm thinking that if it comes to girls and boys,
There's no wrong answer, okay?
boys are much more confident than girls.
They're more confident. Why? We want to see why are boys more confident than girls? Why?
Because of their background.
Their background.
Our parents.
What about their background?
Our parents mostly raise girls in a different way.
That's what I'm looking for. How do they raise girls? Different from boys.
Like maybe they set limits for you. Maybe you should come home at maybe 16. Wow.
So the boys have more liberty than girls.
Yes.
Okay. The boys have more liberty, the girls have less chances. Yes, what else? When they mention the word boy, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Not male. We've talked about biology, leave that. What comes to your mind? Boy. Yes.
I think we're all the same. We're all equal.
Okay, so truly we are equals. Okay, but in community, in your family, in society, how do they raise us girls to think? Yes, ma'am.
Like they also make us think like boys have got more power than us girls.
Okay.
Like from the history of the Bible where they used to take boys for war, doing all that and leaving a girl at home to cook, we think boys have got more power than girls.
Good. So we feel boys are more powerful. Okay. What else? Anything else? Yes, ma'am.
Boys are better leaders.
They are better leaders. That's what they tell us. Well, it's not true, huh? Yeah. Better leaders. Yes, what else? Yes, ma'am.
Most people think it's pointless to take a girl to school, so they only take boys. They leave girls at home to do all the work.
So boys get education. And girls stay at home. To do what at home? Huh? Why do they say girls don't deserve education? Because they think what? Is what? Why is it pointless? Why is it pointless for a girl to go to school? We're meant to be housewives in 2022. Housewife. You are laughing. You see, that's why when we ask a question, most girls, you are not talking. You know why you don't talk? Why you don't? If it was boys, this place would be full of noise. There will be 200 and something boys here, all making noise. You know why? You see them, they are confident. But girls, if you notice us, we've been taught to be quiet, don't talk, don't raise your hand, don't even smile. Have you noticed? So you come, if they brought the microphone to you, what are you doing? You are afraid, isn't it? Why? Because of the way we have been made to think about who you are. You see girls, they tell you, oh, she's not beautiful, she's fat. Do they say all that to boys? No. Oh, you are too short. How many of you seen boys cry, I'm too short? In fact, the short boys talk more, isn't it? They talk too much. They what? They have more confidence. They make up for height with mouth. I'm telling you the truth. Now, what is the thing? Somebody gave me this, that boys and girls, you are the same. Do boys have bigger brains than girls? No. Do boys have better mind than girls? No. What is it the boys have that you don't have? Apart from body. Our physical bodies are different. Nothing. So why do we always think that a girl is not meant to talk? Particularly where you have something to say. If you don't have anything to say, it's wise not to talk, isn't it? But when you have things to say, and you see, what happens is this. David, come and help me clean this, please. What happens is this. Because of the way we were raised, you lose the one thing that makes you a champion in life. And that's what we're talking about, your self-confidence. Yes, please. That thing called confidence is the biggest factor for your success. So, like we talked about, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is more powerful, isn't it? So confidence is good, but self-confidence is the magic portion. I notice some people are writing, some people are not writing. A lot of times, people that write get more than people that don't write. People that don't write will forget in less than 72 hours. By the end of today, over 50% of what you've heard, you'll forget. If you write it, you'll never forget. By the end of 72 hours, you will retain less than 10% of what we talked about today. Okay? So when we write, and when you write and you listen, you retain more. You retain up to 70%. Then when you write, you listen and you participate. You talk, you can keep up to 90%. Does it make sense? What you take away, imagine this. You see all the food that was there, isn't it? How much of that food can you use? Only the one you took away, isn't it? Every other, as much as food is there, you can only use the one you take away. So what am I saying? As good as the content they give you, you can only use the one you take away. So if you don't write, you don't listen, you don't participate, you may come here, but you may go with little or nothing. And it's what you take away that will change your life. Is that making sense? So when you come, you want to pay attention, take as much as possible, because what you are going to take away will change your life. And today we are focused on one area a lot of us are lacking, the area of confidence, self-confidence. And self-confidence is the key to your success. What's the opposite of confidence? Huh? So the opposite of confidence is fear. So what is stopping most people from success? Because immediately it comes, somebody says, I'm going to go to Oxford. The first thing that will come, you can't. How? Fear comes in your mind. Doubt comes in your mind. Then you start looking at yourself and saying, I'm not good enough. People are better than me. I don't have a sponsor. And what happens to your dream? Starts to fade away. It doesn't get shattered. It fades away. Because you have nullified it. Okay? Now, the people that get successful, the people that do all those things, do you think that they had everything? Do you know the truth? Nobody started on this earth with anything. The only thing that they had was what? Give me another word for confidence. Another word. Give me another word that will stand for confidence, yes? Sorry, courage. What else for confidence? So courage is a byproduct of confidence. So let's say courage. What else? Another word for confidence. Give me another word. Self-esteem. So confidence produces self-esteem. So self-esteem. What else? Another word for confidence? Sorry? Confidence will bring boldness, okay? So, these are attitudes that come out of your confidence, your self-confidence. What else? Give me another word.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm again will come from that. Enthusiasm. That comes from confidence as well. Yes, somebody else? What's another word? I'm looking for another word for confidence. Yes? Sorry? Empathy. Empathy is far from confidence. Empathy now is caring for others and being emotionally intelligent. Yes, somebody else. On this side, we're quiet. You know what I'm trying to say? Girls, let's talk. Let's be free. Let's be bold. All these things. Courage, self-esteem, boldness. Those are byproducts of confidence. So when I look at you, the way you are looking at me shows me whether you have confidence or you don't have confidence. How do you know someone that doesn't have confidence? When you look at them, they look on the ground. Yeah? What else tells you when somebody doesn't have confidence? Sorry? They don't participate. They are shy to talk. They are shy to hold the microphone. They are shy to engage. What else? And somebody's on the phone doing Facebook at this time or something, yes? They're always bringing themselves down. They always, say, somebody says, oh, you are looking nice. That person will say, me? You understand? They'll say, oh, I like your hair. You say, this one. It's only 5 kwacha. Who asked you? Nobody asked. You know what's coming out? A lack of self-confidence. That person is feeling insecure. And that's coming from fear. You start feeling insecure. You start doubting yourself. All that comes out of fear. Yes, ma.
Words like trust?
Trust.
Yes.
Yes. So, confidence, another word for that, thank you very much, will be trust. So you have confidence in somebody. Then what other word did you give me? That was a good word. That was a very good word. So, you see?
And belief.
Good. So, I was looking for those 2 words. So when they say self-confidence, what does that mean? Self-belief. That's another way of putting it. Or believing in yourself, having faith in yourself. So a lot of us have faith in God. Do you have faith in yourself? Most of us don't have faith in ourselves. You see, until you start building, are you with me? Are you guys together? You're here now. Until you start building self-confidence, it becomes hard for you to do things that will make you successful. So where did doubt and fear come? Let me borrow something from the Bible. Where did fear and... Were you born with fear? Where did you get fear from? Where did you get fear from? So if you were not born with fear, where did fear come from? Society. So fear, you got it from the society. How did it come into you? How did fear come? How did fear come into you? Because of the way people talk about you, and you've not been talking and you have so much to say. Give her a big hand for me. Super girl. Because of the way, you see when confidence is there, you see how she's talking with power. That's super. Give her another hand. She deserves it. Good. You see, fear comes into you because of the way you hear people talk. Let's play a scenario. Not you, not your family, okay? Maybe your neighbor. How do they talk to their girls? How do they talk? How do you see people talking to girls that may bring fear and bring shame and bring all those things? Yes? Shout it out. You want to talk? No. What do we say to girls that makes them feel ashamed, insecure, doubt, fear? She says fear comes from society. You were not born with fear, but fear came into you based on the way people talk about you. So what are those things people talk about you that brings fear? Yes?
This girl doesn't listen, likes to play with boys.
Likes to play with boys. When they say such a thing, what does it do to the girl?
Fear comes in.
Fear comes in, okay? Yes, what else do you hear people say that causes us to fear and makes us lose our self-confidence, self-belief? Yes? Thank you for that. Good, very good. Somebody else? There's no wrong answer. Here, over here, D.
They say you can't do it, you are not that strong.
Because they keep telling you that. Have you noticed they tell you, oh, you're a girl, you can't do it. Oh, you're a girl, you can't do it. Oh, you are not that strong. Oh, you are not this. And all you hear is things you can't do most of the time. Let me tell you, why do you think people tell you you can't do something? Because they've never done it themselves. So you see, when somebody hasn't become a millionaire, they'll tell you you can't be a millionaire. If somebody has not become a doctor, say, you can't be a doctor. And you know what happens? Fear enters into you. Doubt enters into you. What else do you hear? Tell me, yes? What else? Anybody? Yes, ma'am. Over there.
Even if you do study, it's useless for a girl to study because you get married very soon, or maybe you become pregnant.
So you hear that?
Yes.
That is useless for a girl to study because she'll get pregnant or she'll get married very soon. So that just makes you say, why should I study? When that is it. I know somebody that ran away from home because she wanted to go to school and the family wanted to sell her, okay, not sell, get her married. And she wants school. So she had to run away because she wanted school. Yes, where did I see the hand? Over there.
A situation whereby you are getting low marks in class, instead of people encouraging you to study more, they start telling you that you can't do anything, you will never go anywhere because you are
dull, you are something, whatever. So notice, you are not born with fear. What do you think you were born with? If you are not born with fear, what were you born with? Sorry? You know what you were born with? Faith, confidence. Everybody was born with that. Until you allowed people start talking stuff into your mind. So everybody, that's why when you were a baby, if they asked you when you were a kid, what do you want to be? Have you noticed what babies say? They say what? I want to be an astronaut. I want to be... When you listen to them, you wonder, are you sure you are human? Have you noticed babies have no fear? It's when you start growing older, you hear people say, you can't afford it. We don't have money. We don't this. You can't do this. We can't do that. That's when you grow now, you start looking at yourself and say, who can do it in Zambia? Is it true? So you find that when you were born with this. Have you noticed all of you used to think you could be, even though you're a woman, you want to be Superman? You want to fly. You want to, correct? I like that smile. Good smile. You see, when you have confidence, that's what you do. Good. We want to build self-confidence. Yes? You want to say something? She's waiting for the microphone. Where is it?
You find that in a situation where a girl knows the situation to a particular problem.
Sorry, say that again.
You find that in a situation where a girl knows the solution to a particular problem.
Yeah.
But because you're surrounded by boys, you're just you're a girl, you don't know anything.
Good. So most of the time they will say you are a girl. When you are surrounded with boys, they say you are a girl, you don't know anything. Meanwhile, for you to be there alone means that you have confidence. Do you understand? It's like a sheep leading lions. Who do you think is stronger, the sheep or the lion? The sheep, not the lion. Just picture that thing. Can you imagine 10 lions and a sheep leading 10 lions? What does that tell you about the sheep? The sheep is stronger than the lions. Not in weight, not in muscle, but where? In confidence. Write down in your book, confidence is the key to every achievement. Self-confidence is the key, or is the starting point. Let's use that. Is the starting point for all achievement. Self-confidence is the starting point for all achievement. That means if you don't believe you can do it, you will never do it. So we have seen some of the things that come out of it, isn't it? Somebody's phone is ringing. Who's that? So you want to be in a place where I can grow. Did you notice what she told us? What's your name? Huh?
Leaders.
Leaders. You heard what leaders told us. She says fear comes in through what people say to us. Where do you think belief and all that comes from? What people say to us too. Do you understand? So if I want to reduce my fear and increase my self-confidence, what must I do first of all? If the source of fear is from what people say, your environment, and the source of confidence is from your environment, what should you do if you want to build your confidence? Somebody? We're thinking. And this kind of thinking, we're trying to stretch our mind. So if you have fear, you were not born with fear, okay? But fear came by the way people talk to you and your environment. Now you were born with faith. You were born with confidence. But when people started talking to you, you lost confidence and you started being fearful. Okay? But also, your confidence can grow. So where do you think, if by talking to me I grow confidence, by talking to me I grow faith or fear, what should I do if I want to grow my self-confidence? What should I be doing? Just from this place, if I want to grow my self-confidence. We're going to go home at 16:30 today. So, yes, what must I do?
Since we were born with confidence, but due to the society, you lost that confidence.
Yes.
So it means that the confidence is still in you, so you can just bring it out.
Good, but if I want to bring it out, I want to build my confidence. This comes by the way people talk to me and the way I feel. This comes by the way the people talk to me, the way I feel. So if I want to build this and drop this, what must I do first from where we are now?
First, you're supposed to sit down, look at yourself. What are the things that you see about yourself?
You know, when you have fear and insecurity and doubt, you don't see anything good about yourself most of the time. So that exercise actually makes me sadder. So what should I do? Somebody else, yes? I want us thinking, yes? Yes, where are the hands? Well done, Pauline. I want you to think. I'm trying to stretch you to think. I want us to think beyond the surface? Give me, yes?
By doing something you are comfortable with.
Okay, look at the scenario I gave you. If yes, maybe the answer will come. I don't want to give away the answer. Yes?
By not feeling insecure.
But what's making you feel insecure? Yes? Yes, go ahead.
I think by distancing yourself.
Very good. Distancing. So the first thing I want to do to reduce fear is, if fear is coming to me from the surroundings, the society, then I can choose who I hang around with, isn't it? So if people keep talking to me negative and keep making me feel bad and keep making me feel I'm not good enough, what must I do? Distance. Distance. Do you choose your father?
No.
Do you choose your mother?
No.
Do you choose the family you were born into?
No.
Do you choose the day you were born?
No.
Do you choose the day you will die?
No.
What is it you choose then? Notice the only thing you choose is who? Your friends. Isn't it? Now, if you have friends that are talking down on you and all that, what do?
Distance.
Distance yourself. Does that make sense? If somebody is always making you afraid and making you feel you are not good enough, you can't do it. Were you born with them? Even twins from the same stomach, do they go to do the same thing? So why are you waiting for someone to keep pulling you down and making you feel you're worthless? Can you choose what you listen to? Yes, you can. Should you choose what you listen to? Have you noticed somebody can say something to you now and you go home and you just start crying? Why are you crying? Because what they said, you left the person, but you carried what they said home, isn't it? You chose to listen to that person. Now your whole day, you are now wanting to do your exam, you are afraid. You know why you're afraid? Because of what somebody said to you. Some of you can't sleep because of what somebody said to you. So what should you do? Choose what you hear. So what is causing that fear? What is causing fear? What is causing the fear, yes? Yes, question.
What if it was your mom or dad who are giving you fear? How can you give them a distance?
Now, you can, that's a very good question, isn't it? Because a lot of times, it's our mom and our dad that talk like that. And most times when they are talking, maybe they are angry. Sometimes they don't mean what they say, yes?
Yeah,
most of the time.
On that question, I want to give a practical example of myself. Like most of the time...
Are you listening?
Most of the time, like I grew up from the family whereby they believed a girl child is supposed to do the house chores and the like. So I never used to go out, mingle
By the way, she's a
around
policewoman,
with friends. Yes. So every time when I do something, my dad used to tell me that you will never go anywhere. Or maybe I'm cooking and then I would say, I overcook something, I haven't cooked something nice. My dad would be like, your husband will even chase you away because of these stupid things you are doing. Sometimes I do make my shaggy mats. So when I started making those, I wasn't concentrating on cooking. Instead, I was concentrating on that because I needed money. And all the time, my dad would talk at me to say, you will never go anywhere because of that. But what did I do? The response I was giving, I wouldn't distance my father. Yes, that's my father. But I was telling myself that I'm a David of my own. I looked back to the Bible whereby when David sinned, we used to go back to God to beg in prayer, to ask for forgiveness, and God was forgiving. I used to encourage myself. I was my own encourager. Even when I received negative thoughts and negative words from my friends, they would say, Charity doesn't know what she wants to do in life. She has never said if she wants to be a what. She doesn't know what she wants to do. But in my heart, I knew what I want to become. So I used to tell myself, no matter how you listen to these negative thoughts, I will expose myself to positive teachings to say, I used to listen too much about this guy. I have forgotten the name, but the owner of Alibaba. Yeah. I used to listen much to how he
Jack Ma.
started his business, how he came up with those. A lot of people discouraged him. He tried to share it with a lot of people, they discouraged him, but he kept on. He never gave up. He used to encourage himself and kept on approaching people to help him. And one day, it came to pass, like everyone is now appearing to that.
So did you hear? It's exactly what we talked about. There are places you will listen to, you get fear. She started listening to people that have done it from adversity. She just quoted Jack Ma, the owner of Alibaba. And she got faith. And her faith nullified her fear. So if I distance myself from this and I start listening to this, then I will nullify this in my life. Do you understand? You can deal with fear when you put yourself here and you take yourself away from here. And sometimes you must understand that's what you are doing when you come here. People are trying to tell you what you can do, who you can be. There's no limit to your life. That's why we call it woman unlimited. There's no limit to who you can be. Now the thing is this, where do you want to be? Do you want to be on this side? Have you looked at what fear? Look at the word fear. F-E-A-R. What does it stand for? F-E-A-R. Yes, Kay. You're talking, you're answering? Or you are resuming duty? Okay. Yes, what does fear stand for? What is fear? False expectations appearing what? Real. So what is fear really? When you look at false expectations appearing real, what is fear? When you look at this, false expectations appearing real, what is fear? Thank you very much. Fear does not exist. Fear, therefore, is only a thought in your head. So fear is only a thought in your head. It doesn't exist. That's why you hear people say 99% of the things you fear never come to pass. Because fear is a thought. But notice something. Everything you see in life is created by a thought. Fear is what? What is fear? Say it again, Pauline. Fear does not exist. What is it only? It's just a thought in your head. But that one thought in your head stops your life. How many of you are getting what I'm saying? Are you understanding that? So what is stopping you from becoming your dream? We said fear is not real. What is fear then? So what is stopping you from getting your dream? Your thoughts. Your thoughts. And most of your thoughts are not real. It's not the truth. It's an illusion. Fear is an illusion. But the danger is this. Thought is not an illusion. Thought is a law. Thought is a law. Thought is what you say seed. What seed is to the ground is what thought is to achievement. So what makes people successful? The way they think. What is confidence? Thought in your head about you. Confidence is you looking at your life, looking at your strengths, looking at the things you are, and looking at yourself, I can do it. What's the first thing you should say to yourself whenever anything is going to happen? What's the first thing? I can do it. I can do it. Have you noticed? The thing that stops you from any achievement, the first thing you say to yourself is, I can't. I can't. Where's I can't coming from? Fear. Where's I can't come from? Confidence. Faith. Is it possible for you to be that thing you dream about? What is the only thing stopping you now? Notice, nothing outside of you can stop your dream. Only the thing inside of you. Nobody can stop your progress. Nobody can stop your achievement. The only person that can stop it is you, your thoughts. Have you noticed when you start getting afraid, what happens? So if you notice yourself getting afraid, what does it tell you? From what we've said so far, if you see yourself fearing, what is it showing you? No, before you get to you can't. What does your fear show you? It's showing you what you are thinking at that time. We said fear is a thought, isn't it? So what is fear showing you? Fear is a reflection of what you are thinking. Fear is, you are now feeling what you are thinking. You are now feeling it. It's now in your body. You can feel it. Okay. Have you noticed? Once you start fearing, what does it do next? It changes your behavior. It changes your performance. It changes everything. You know the first thing, we said feeling, isn't it? So the first thing that fear does, it changes your chemistry in your body. Because it's your chemistry that changes your feeling. Okay? So, most of us, not most of us, all of us are made up of chemicals. Do you know that? Did you know that? You know it's a chemical that makes you happy? It's a chemical that makes you sad. What controls the chemicals in your body? Your mind. How does your mind work? Your thoughts, isn't it? So when I start thinking in a certain way, my body will start giving certain chemicals, and those chemicals will change my mood, my feeling. Okay? We won't talk about those now because it may be some time, but we'll talk about them later. And then, when I start thinking in a different way, the whole chemical wash changes. And I start feeling in a different way. So when you are feeling sad, what does that tell you? Number one, what you are thinking has changed your chemistry, and then your chemistry will change your biology. It will change whether you are sick or not sick. It will change how you behave, how you act. All that is coming from one thought. So imagine when you feel confident, when you feel, I can. How do you think the chemicals in your body, how will you be feeling? You'll be feeling confident, you'll be feeling enthusiastic, you'll be bold, you'll be courageous. All those are now what? Chemicals working in your body based on your thought. And it pushes you to go forward and say, I can. Who is controlling all of that? All these things I'm talking about, who is controlling it? Yes? The chemicals. Who is controlling the chemicals? Your mind. Who is controlling your mind? Your thoughts come from your mind. Who is controlling your mind? So who can control how you feel at any time? Based on what? Based on, no? So, yes, your thoughts are controlled by your mind is controlled by you. What therefore controls all that? Your choice, what you want. Let me give you an example. How many of you get angry with people? You get angry with people, let me see. You get angry? Have you noticed what makes you angry is that you pick somebody and you blame the person? Have you know? You know, all this thing I'm telling you, all of them come from Genesis chapter 3. So everything I'm sharing with you now is coming from... Tomorrow I'll break it down for those that come to church. So all of you are invited to come to church if you don't have a church. Now, imagine if you're angry, isn't it? Play it in your mind. Why are you angry? Because you said, Pastor Jolomi, what? You gave me 2 pieces of chicken. So you're angry, very angry. Have you noticed? The minute you say to yourself, I'm responsible, it's my fault, what happens to anger? So the minute you stop blaming somebody, you've lost anger. So there's no reason to be angry if you can take, some of us, you wait, you say, oh, nobody's giving me money, nobody cares for me, nobody this, nobody that, and you start having a bad attitude, isn't it? And you start having a bad day, and you start performing badly. There's no way you are feeling this way and you perform good. And when you don't perform good, what happens to life? It goes bad. And there's no way you can be feeling bad, good, and perform badly. Are you listening? So you can't be afraid and do well in your exam. You have to have confidence to do well in your exam. You have to have confidence to answer your questions. Do you know why a lot of people forget what they've read? They're afraid. Because when you are afraid, your brain can't retain information or process or retrieve information. When you are afraid, what does your brain do? Your brain is wired to close up and protect itself. So everything you read, everything you put inside your brain is like a computer. You cannot retrieve it because your system shuts down to protect itself. So every time you are afraid, your learning ability is reduced. It's chemistry and internal, inside your body. Am I talking things you don't understand? Tell me, do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Let me not assume. How many people say, I don't understand? If you don't understand, lift up your hand. If you don't understand, lift up your hand. I know some very young people are here, so... Okay, what am I saying? Explain to me, because we're going home now. The next one, David, please, if you can help me, that the next one, let me start with self-confidence again. Let's build on this so that we don't assume. Let's take some questions. Yes, you want to ask a question? Who wants to ask a question? Just lift up your hand, they'll come to you. Yes, there's one person here. I want to see, do you understand what I'm talking about? Yes?
How can I build self-confidence?
How can you build self-confidence? That's very good. I'll come and tell you now. Yes. And that's why we don't want to rush away from doing self-confidence. We want to teach it. Yes, because it determines your performance. Any other question? What are you understanding? Share with me what you understand, what we're saying. Who can explain what we're saying to us about self-confidence? Who can try? Who wants to try? What does self-confidence mean so far to you? What are you learning about it? Good girl. Wonderful. Good.
I think it's all about not minding what others say about you.
Very good. So self-confidence, for you to have self-confidence, you must have mental discipline, not minding what people say about you. Because whatever they say about you doesn't matter. What matters? What you say about you. That's why they call it self-esteem. What does the word esteem mean? It comes from the word estimation. How you value something. The value you place on something. So question is this: do you value people more than you value you? Who do you value more? People or you? It should be yourself, isn't it? So whose opinion should matter to you? Other people's opinion or your opinion? So whose opinion about you is most important? That's what they call self-esteem. How you think about yourself. How you like yourself. So if you don't have self-esteem, because if you don't like yourself, you don't believe in yourself, you don't value yourself, you will never have self-confidence. So it's not people, it's you. The way you see yourself. You have believed what they said, but what they said is lies. And don't forget, they were saying those things to hurt you. They were not saying it because they wanted you to be happy. They were saying it to hurt you. So why would you take it seriously? Because it will burn out your self-esteem. How many people make mistakes? Very good. How many people will say, I'm a mistake? So because I make a mistake does not mean there's something wrong with me. It just means I made what? I did the wrong thing. How many people do the wrong things? How many people? Except you don't want to go to heaven. Because everybody does the wrong thing. Even me, I do the wrong things every day. Isn't it? I may not do what you do, but I do. I'm a human being, isn't it? I think wrong thoughts. I eat wrong things. I sleep at wrong times. What else do I do? I spend money the way I shouldn't spend it. That's doing wrong, isn't it? I say the wrong things. I don't say what I should say. Everybody makes a mistake. But does that mean you're a mistake? So the mistake is something that happened. If I want to build self-esteem and self-confidence, I must learn to separate the two. The mistake happened, but I'm not a mistake. Does it make sense? Somebody say, I'm not a mistake. I may have failed in maths, but I'm not a failure. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that when you start looking at yourself like the thing that happened, then you start having self-esteem problems. So let me give you an example in the Bible. You remember Adam and Eve? In chapter 2, verse 23, you see where the Bible says they were naked and not ashamed. They were naked and not ashamed. Genesis 2:23, they were naked and not ashamed. Question is now, how come Adam and Eve comes to God and say we're ashamed, we're afraid, and we hid ourselves? What changed? Did you notice what God said to them? What did God say to them? Who told you? Meaning that, where did they get their fear from? Was Adam and Eve afraid at all before they met the devil? So why did fear come? What they heard, what people were saying about them. What was the first thing you saw the devil say? God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. So when God made man and woman, what did he make? People like him, isn't it? What did the devil come and tell Eve? He came to attack her self-esteem, her personality, and says, you are not like God. You are less than God. You are not like God at all. But I can make you be like God. What has that done? It has devalued her. She's now not more looking at herself the way she is. She's looking at herself from the way somebody said she is. Is that making sense? So because of what the devil said to her, what happened? Her behavior changed. Isn't it? When she saw that the tree was good for food, pleasant to the tree to be, that means she was looking at herself as she wasn't wise. She was looking at herself exactly the way the devil saw her, and she started trying to be something. She lost her self-esteem. What's the first thing she lost? Her confidence. Where did it come from? Somebody coming to tell her something. What did that do immediately? It changed her behavior. Are you following what I'm saying? And what did the behavior do? It brought her nakedness. So you see, your thoughts will ultimately bring your behavior that will bring that thing you're afraid of. So why do people fail? What they hear, what they think, how they feel, what they do. God didn't say you are bad. He says because of what you have done. So who did it to Adam and Eve? Themselves, not God. Where did it come from? when they lost their self-confidence and they were afraid. Did you notice their behavior when they had fear was different from their behavior before they had fear? Are you with me? When fear came, what happened? They started running away from God. When fear came, what happened? They started covering themselves. When God came, what did they do? They hid, they kept quiet. They couldn't talk. They were timid now. They were afraid now. You see, most of the time, therefore, one thing that takes away your self-confidence is when you do wrong. When you do against the thing you know is right, your confidence goes down. And I'm doing something wrong now because the way you are looking, it's time to go home. So I need to send you home, isn't it? So how did they lose self-confidence in the first place? They were listening to somebody, isn't it? And what they were listening to changed the way they think. And as it changed the way they think, it changed their behavior. And their behavior, it changed their results in life. If you do it the other way around, it will bring success in life. The other way means the way you hear things will cause you to think different, will cause you to feel different, will cause you to do different, and then you will have success. It builds, instead of fear, it will build self-confidence. And it's that self-confidence you need for success. So what we're going to do next time you come, I'll continue with self-confidence. Because self-confidence is the one thing you need. Another word for self-confidence, we said, is faith and belief. And I'll break it down for you small by small, so you understand everything of it. And then you see how it can help you. Okay. What is the one thing you need? Not just confidence, self-confidence. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability. Believe in your potential. If you can believe in yourself, nothing is impossible for you. So it's one thing to believe in God. It's another thing to believe in yourself. Does it make sense? Huh? Okay, I want 5 people to wrap up for us what we learned today. 5 people. Pauline did so well today. Even the first facilitator was singing her praise. So Pauline, you're going to get something for doing so well. Who else did well today? Who else did well? Give me. Who? Charity, police, our IG, Inspector General of Police. Bertha, go in my office, bring some of those books for me. Who else did well today? Vote. Who did well today? Okay, thank you. Thank you, cool. 1 week Okay. So the next day for the girls is on the 20th of August. Before then, we're going to be having sessions with the youth of Harvest Mission Church. You are free to come and join them. So talk to Betha if you want to be part of that. But that is for Harvest Mission Church. And if you want, it's just like this. It's going to be the same kind of thing, but that is focused on Harvest Mission Church. So if you want to join that Saturday event, make sure you talk to Betha. Betha, you talk to, let people know when will happen next week. So let's give Pauline, give her a big hand, please. It's called Law and Order by Bishop Wembe, and it's going to help. Who did you say again? Charity, Charity, by popular vote. That's the person that voted for you at the back. God bless you. Who else? Who else did good today? Who? Which one? How many people say that? How many people agree? Come take your book. You must read the book. Oh. It's not decoration. Aha. Okay? God bless you. Yes? D did very well. I'm a witness to that. God bless you. Who else? One more? I can give as many as you tell me, but who else? Don't just, because you see boys now, they start liking girls, start voting corruption. No corruption in this place. See that boy now. He wants to marry quickly. Hallelujah. Don't distract the women here. Yes, who else? You have to vote somebody who did well. It has to be a vote. That means it's something everybody saw. Yes, who? What's your name? Jane. How many people say Jane? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? You mean nobody on this side? How? Not just by chance. Somebody that did well throughout the day. From the first session to the last. That's what I'm looking for. Not just 2 minutes flash in a pan. Betha is pointing at you too much. So you must stand up. What's your name? Yes. Stand up, Loveness. You've even made it biased now. How many people think Loveness did well today? Don't vote sympathy thought. Meritocracy is a government of meritocracy. How many people agree with Loveness? That's Loveness over there. Did you see her participate throughout the day? We are performing and rewarding meritocracy. Every time you come, we tell people to talk, isn't it? Yes. And that talking, yes? Which one? At the last, stand up, please. What's your name? Stand up, stand up. I want them to see you so it's not cheating. How many people think Beverly did well today? Here, Beverly, God bless you. Okay, anybody else before we close? Is that it for today? Loveness, I want to see you next time. The date is the 20th. I want to see you next time. You see, why we reward things is this. It's not because we're throwing things away. What you reward, people repeat. Don't you like people seeing you doing good things and appreciating you? So this is appreciating people for doing good. We wouldn't have had the class we had today if these people didn't do what they did. So we need to reward them. Okay? Next time is what date? Now with the boys, we have 220, 250 boys. Girls, why are you letting boys beat you? Are they better than us? Who has more friends, boys or girls? Girls have more friends. Where are your friends? Where are they? Oh, they went to showgrounds. Oh, it's showgrounds today. Okay. Okay, next one. So you guys, you didn't have vibe. You didn't have another. You couldn't even go to showground. Or you preferred this one better. Oh, you are correct, human beings. Give yourselves a big hand. Thank you. Next month we're doing something. Let me tell you that before I drop now. Next month, our lunch is going to be at 16. You're laughing? Okay, why? Why do you think I'm putting your lunch at 16? Once they have lunch, they go home. So we want, is that good or bad? Bad. It's good? You are free. There's no wrong answer. You see, we are building what here? Self-confidence. When you come here, you want to be free and bold and confident. There's no wrong answer. Okay? And support each other. Girls, don't put yourselves down. Support yourselves. You heard what Sheila said. A girl works 4, 5, 10 times harder to succeed in our society than boys. So support yourselves. Okay? Always support the girl around you. Now, we're going to try it in the month of August. We'll only give you a snack. The snack will decide what it is. A drink and a snack halfway. And then we'll give you lunch at the end. You can choose to eat or you can choose to take it home. We want to try it and see what the impact will be, the effect will be. Okay? So you have heads up now. You know what's going to be But don't worry, you won't be hungry. We have you covered, okay? Now, next time I want to see you guys do better than the boys. In the month of August, the girls must beat the boys. So where are your friends? Don't bring tiny babies, because when you bring tiny babies, they won't understand. They have not reached there yet. Do you understand? So don't bring people, tiny babies. Malaika, you're okay. You're super, okay? But you want to bring people that when you sit and talk, they would understand. So your kind of people, your age group, your classmates, bring them. Is that good? What date? 20th of August. And on that day, we are going to reward who brings the most friends. Okay? That means your friends must come and they must be here at the end. So it's not just that you brought 20 friends. They must be here at the end. Because at the end, we will count and say, how many did who bring? You've been here, we've done it before, isn't it? So you know how it goes. So it's open, and I'm going to surprise you with a gift. It's going to be something that you'll be jealous of the person that wins it. So make sure you're the one winning it. Okay. Anything else? Let's hand over to Betha. Betha has been a wonderful... Is Betha here? Come, she's been so wonderful today. Give her a big hand. Everybody that worked with Betha, stand to your feet, please. They came just for you. You worked with Betha. Give them a big hand too. How many of you want to join the group to be the ones working, helping out? Who wants to be that? Okay, stand to your feet. Let me see. Now, this group of people will start using you guys to do the things and mentor you guys and see how. And these big sisters will be the ones working with you. So put your names down. You want to be part of this team, this working team. Please put your name down. Jolanda is sending the paper around. And put your name down. Let's know how to start working with you. Don't forget, make sure you see Betha before you leave. Okay, Betha, hand over to you. You guys sit down. Thank you. God bless you. Just make sure you put your name down before you go. Okay, people, see you on the 12th. Sorry, on the 20th. 20th. There's one more book. Who should I give? No. Popular. The most popular. Let's give, since somebody, come, Loveness. At least some people called your name. You have to earn it. You have to, yes, self-confidence, but you must earn the gift. You must earn it. You must earn it. There's value in earning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Jay. We can give him a hand, guys. Okay, so a reminder again, our next meeting is on the 20th of August. Please remember to invite somebody. And then we had a couple of, should I call it homework to do? Who remembers we had like 3 or 4, so I'll just mention one.